Hello everyone, I am A.K. Kautilya, the team lead of this project, and along with me the other members who contributed their work are Shashank, Manoj and Premveer. This project is done under the guidance of Dr. N.V. Ganpatraju sir, who is a professor in Gokaraju Rangaraju Institute of Engineering and Technology. Coming to the project, the title is Social Network Inference for Optimized E-commerce using Emotion AI. Before going into the project, let's have a brief idea of the domain. The domain under which this project is implemented is data analysis. Data analysis is a process of cleaning, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of discovering useful information and supporting decision making. The main aim of the project is to analyze the feedbacks of Amazon India page and Facebook, which were given by the users, and helps Amazon to improve their product sales growth. In order to perform this, Python is used as a programming language, Jupyter as a workspace, Graph API as our tool to get permissions to the access data, and finally Tabula as our data visualization tool to display the statistics in pictorial form. Now going to the execution side of our project, this is how it looks. Before we start the execution, we must make sure whether the access token in Graph API has its expiry time or not, because the lifetime of this token is 90 minutes. If it expires, then generate a new token by clicking the get token button and marking all the properties you wanted the permissions for. After clicking this get access token, you will be generated with a new access token here. By copying this access token and go to the Jupyter notebook. After getting into the Jupyter notebook, every cell is executed separately, either by clicking here run all cells, or by clicking every cell by shift plus enter. These are the import statements that are required for this project. Import request. This request library is used for retrieving the data from the URL. Time and date time are used for time operations. Pickle library is used for loading and dumping the data into data files. Random is used for loading the data from URLs into the data files within a time gap. And this is the access token that we copied from this Graph API. This is the request.get method that is used for retrieving the data from this URL. This URL is a combination of Graph URL plus required URL. Graph URL is the URL of Graph API Explorer, and required URL is a URL of the page that we are analyzing. In here we are analyzing the Amazon India page in Facebook, and the page ID of that page is this. And this is the first message or the first post in Amazon India Facebook page. The data will be stored in our system with the help of pickle libraries, and it is dumping and loading into our system. Next, with the help of pandas, a data frame is made for this data. It is used for data manipulation and creating data frames for the data. These are the first 5 records in that Facebook page. After that, we normalize, and then we will clean by removing the unnecessary columns for analyzing. And after cleaning, these are the first 5 records. An estimated time is created. This is the estimated time, which is a difference between current time and the created time. After creating this manipulated data, this manipulated data will be stored into a CSV file that will be generated. After making a CSV file, top commented post will be analyzed by having a threshold comment counts of 10 and sorting it in a descending order with respect to comments count. Similarly, posts are also analyzed with the same procedure. by keeping threshold limit as 500. By keeping a threshold limit as 500, uh, this is 500, and sorting them into a descending order with the help of with respect to likes count. After doing these two operations, we group the data according to the dates in which posts are created, in which those posts are created. In this, the number of likes, comments, and posts that are generated at that particular date will be determined. These are the total likes, total comments, and posts, number of posts that are created on these dates. Now comes the sentiment analysis part for the comments. As the comments are not in a text format, cleaning it to obtain the text format for comments is performed, and this is the only text format of the comments, and this code is used to map the comments to their respective posts. Here, text blob library is used for sentiment analysis for comments. With this, we will get the polarity and subjectivity attributes. We will be getting the polarity and subjectivity attributes. Finally, here comes the finding the post through keywords. In this section, sorting the posts according to the keywords is computed, and results would be like this. A category field will be created, and this post is related to smartphones, and this post is related to some clothing, and this is related to television. So this is how posts are clustered with these categories. And further, we will be categorizing mobiles, televisions, and laptops. Mobiles, televisions, and laptops. And finally, we will be generating another CSV file with all attributes and storing the above operations on and attributes in this CSV file. Till now, 2 layers of our project is completed. Now we will be reaching the last part, that is data visualization tool. This will be done in Tabula by importing the CSV files into the software. These files will be stored in C drive, users, and this is the CSV file with all attributes. These are those attributes stored at data source in Tabula. By clicking this sheet button, we will be able to see those graphs by giving the attributes like categories as inputs. Here we need to filter, because there are some null values which are neither clothing nor smartphones nor televisions, so we need to exclude them. By excluding this, we will be getting a filtered category column and filtered category column versus total comments. These are the different types of graphs or the pictorial forms that can be visualized. And category clothing, and it has 4,419 comments, and this has 16,000 comments. So with respect to the total comments, the size will be varying. We can also remove this category column, and by removing all the dimensions and measures, we'll make a graph between mobiles, filter it and exclude null, apply, and OK. Mobiles versus total comments. With this, Samsung is having 3,400 comments, and OnePlus is having 10,000 comments. So with respect to the total comments, even here the size varies. With the help of these dimensions and measures, the data can be visualized. So it will be a helpful tool for analyzing the data with the tabular software. This way, an organization, it is in this case Amazon India, can understand their customers and plan their marketing according to it, which will pay the ultimate way for their growth, products growth. And the future scope of this project is by increasing the boundaries of the input data to a significant extent. This data can be further analyzed for the forensic investigation purpose, as it will enable us to understand a user on an individual scale by exploring how or she behaves on an digital media platform. Thank you.